The current odds to win the division right now are the Ravens at plus 160, Bengals at plus 200, the Browns at plus 250, Steelers plus 1,000. Who are you going to take to win the AFC North?
So I'm actually going to bet this one pretty large myself.
Wow.
I think this is an absolute gift. The Ravens at plus 160 to win the division is insane to me. We look at what happened to them last year they had a historic season for the amount of injuries that they
Oh,
had
yeah.
and the type of injuries. They lost, multiple starters on the defensive side for the whole
Yeah.
season. They lose the running back for the whole season. They lose Lamar Jackson. When he went down, they were the number 2 seed in the AFC, I believe.
Yeah.
At one point, they were the best team in the AFC. So, you get Lamar Jackson back. You get all of those pieces on defense back. You get J.K. Dobbins back, who should be healthy this year. So how do you not take the Ravens here? Like, they are, in my opinion, they are the best team in that division, bar none. I know the Bengals looked great last year, but typically we see teams, kind of have that Super Bowl hangover.
Yep.
They are a very young team, the Bengals. Is Joe Burrow going to repeat what he did last year? I don't know. The funny thing is here is when we talked about who we liked for NFL MVP, my 2 choices were Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson. After that show, I was sitting there really looking over the numbers going, Lamar Jackson can easily win this award. So I don't know if I've talked myself into it too much, but I'm all in on the Ravens this year. I love Lamar Jackson for MVP. He's on his rookie contract. He's seeing Kyler Murray get paid. He's better than Kyler Murray. Why isn't he getting paid? So he's on the rookie contract. He's got something to prove. They're healthier than they were last year. So I love Lamar for MVP, Ravens to win the division. I even think the Ravens get to the Super Bowl. Call me crazy.
Well, I'm not going to call you crazy because the Ravens are actually my sleeper pick to get to the Super Bowl, but I don't necessarily think they're going to win the division. I think it's going to be the Bengals again to repeat. They got most of their starters back. That Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase connection is just out of this world. And of course, you have to expect that to get even stronger. Now, Joe Burrow was sacked a record, I think, 51 times last season. The Bengals have finally addressed the issues on the O-line. I just can't really count Joe Burrow out. When I was looking at their schedule, it's pretty tough in the back end, but I think they can still squeak out those wins. And I love the story for the Ravens. And again, I can see them at the Super Bowl, but they kind of remind me of the 2021 Niners. Of course, I'm going to bring this back to the Niners, but 2020, we were decimated with injuries, same thing, had kind of a rough season and then came back, but started off a little slow. It takes a while for those things to kind of pick up, ended up having a strong second half to the season and making it all the way to the NFC Championship game. So I'm not counting these Ravens out, but in terms of wins, I think they might struggle a little bit in the beginning while they find their bearings again.